Are you experiencing overwhelming stress? Has your daily routine drastically changed? And are you feeling out of sync? Would you like to return to center so you experience more peace, joy, happiness, and equanimity? Are you ready for a change? If so, then today's show is for you. This is a special edition of the People and Pets Show. I'll be doing live mini healings for people experiencing stress and anxiety in these uncertain times. We want to move everyone back to center. So, as you know, as I like to say, get your pen and pad ready. You're going to take some notes. Buckle up. We're getting ready to take a ride in the quantum field. And this morning with the mini healings, possibly way beyond. Buckle up. I wouldn't want you flying off to other dimensions. Or maybe in these uncertain times, that's exactly what you need. Welcome to the People and Pet Show. Welcome to the People and Pet Show. I'm so honored and grateful to have you all with us this morning. As I said, this is a special edition of the show. Dissolve your stress, restore your inner peace. Again, as I like to say, I'm so grateful and honored you've chosen to spend some of your time with us, be wherever you are in the world. You're seeing it live right now on Zoom or on replay, either on the Facebook page for People and Pets Energetics or on the YouTube channel for the People and Pets Show. Thank you for being with us. You know, there are so many things you could be doing with your time right now. And many of us in the world are spending quite a bit of time at home. You know, I know for some of us, if we're in the springtime season, typically that's time for some spring cleaning. Interesting. So some of us may be doing that, and maybe this is a refreshing break. Or I know many are still working instead of working at home at an office or working from home. So thank you for taking some time out from that or whatever else you're doing. So if you like today's show, make sure to give it a like, a thumbs up if you're seeing it on the Facebook page for People and Pets Energetics. And if you're seeing it on YouTube, again, give it a thumbs up, this episode a thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe to the People and Pets channel. Again, my name is Mark Hernandez. I'm obviously the host of today's show, the People and Pets Show, and also the owner and founder of People and Pets Energetics. I'm a holistic practitioner that helps people, animals, and spaces when they've hit the wall with health and well-being issues. Basically, I have intuitive gifts and extensive training to read the subtle energy fields and then identify and release non-beneficial energies locking into place your stuff. You know, right now, what are people commonly seeing me for? A lot of stress right now, especially these uncertain times. Often these people are able to take care of themselves. They're already in the holistic space. But right now, maybe they're just a little bit too close to the situation. So they're seeking some support for that. For your pets, typically I see pets for two main reasons. One, there's been a change in behavior. Maybe you have a dog or cat, it's fine, then starts going to the bathroom all over the house. My first recommendation in case like that, take your pet to the vet, get it checked out, get all the tests run, make sure everything's running properly. Often it is, and if that's the case, I'll then look and see what's locking in place energetically your pet's stuff. Also work with a lot of separation anxiety, introduce a new pet in the household, etc. Category 2, you have taken your pet to the vet. The vet discovers something going on veterinarily. So I can provide a layer of energetic support. Maybe there's some type of blockage or just something else going on where I can provide a layer of support. So the work I do is always something you do in addition to the excellent, if you're a person, medical care, health care you're receiving, or if you're an animal, support from your vet. So I do right now, 100% of my consultations remotely, as you're going to see today, by phone or video technology. And yeah, and the last thing I always like to add is I'll check people's different timelines. I'm a multidimensional healer. By that, I mean, I'll check people's other timelines. This life, past lives, parallel lives, future lives, in between lives. Because what I'm finding, especially people that have been doing some work for a while and their consciousness is expanding, what's happening is they're feeling more of the energies from their other timelines in the now. That's kind of blending over to the now, and everything technically is really one. But there's still some utility to parsing out quote unquote time this way. So anyway, we can identify and release. It's a quick process. So that's who I am and what I do in a nutshell. And as I like to add, I want to add thing with the People and Pets. If you go to my Facebook page for People and Pets Energetics, you'll find a lot of free resources from a lot of other healers right now. They're doing fantastic work to support you right now getting through the stress and anxiety. So, you know, I've always been one in believing in sharing because there's a lot of great work out there. And if people can avail themselves of those tools too, more power to you. So that's who I am and what I do in a nutshell. So today's show is on mini healings. So who would like to go first? So if you want to raise your hand, either I think you can raise a hand through Zoom or just kind of speak up. Anyone?
Hi, it's
Okay.
Jill.
Okay. How can I help you today, Jill?
Yeah, sure. So I am looking at what's blocking me from romantic love.
Okay.
While there's lots of other things going on, of course, being isolated, you know, brings up more of the loneliness.
Yeah.
So, you know, some entry points of where this might be is, you know, like abandonment, trust issues, ancestral wounding.
Okay.
You know, I've got a pile.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. So let's see how we can support you this morning. So when I tune in, I'm gonna first tune in to Jill. She's energetically testable this morning. Spine's aligned, properly hydrated. I'm gonna test on myself. As always, I ask for help from above, God, source, creator, because that's where the healing, the changes come from. Okay, so I'm scanning the list she gave me. Okay, what's kind of lighting up for the mini healing? We're going to work with the loneliness issue. Okay, that piece of it.
Yeah.
So, so I'm going to be looking at some charts. These are Topocan Healing from Dr. Karen Can. It's kind of an advanced multidimensional healing system. And people that have been doing work for a while, usually this is where I go to. So let's see how we can support Jill this morning. So I'm looking at 3 charts. I'm asking chart 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So I'm going to pull up chart 2, and just so you know, it looks like that. I'm just going to get an idea. All right, so I'm looking at chart 2. Let's see. There are 3 columns: A, B, C, C, even, odd. 1, 1, 2. First thing coming up is an essential oil. So let me see what would be beneficial. I'm just going to get quiet. Okay, first thing coming through is peppermint. Is that something you have readily in your place?
I don't have it, but I happen to love peppermint.
Yeah. How's your digestion been lately?
It has been okay. Last week, actually, when I was on your call and doing the oil pulling, I was feeling a little bit ill. I did get ill last week.
Yeah.
And I did feel a pang of digestion once or twice.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Pain. Yeah. I'm just getting also just kind of peppermint. Peppermint is also just, I'm just getting kind of soothing right now for a lot of people. Just kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. So let me ask, is there any other oil she needs right now? Hidden invisible. Okay. That's the main one that's showing up right now. So also she's going to support it by, if she has some, you know, a grade, she can put like a drop of water, like, you know, whatever, Young Living, doTERRA, whatever people like. That's a high grade. In the meantime, I'm going to download from God Source Creator the frequency of peppermint and give it to you. Does that work for you, Jill?
Yes.
All right. So let's ask God Source Creator to give us the frequency of peppermint. Give it to you now. Good. All right. So we're going back out to the issue this morning. It's the loneliness piece of this. Okay. So I'm looking at, the guides. Guide 1, 2, A, 2, 4, 6. 1, 2, 6, 2. So I'm looking, okay. This is, it's dimensional. So kind of like, other dimensions. It's your interdimensional portals. Okay. So kind of the portals to other dimensions. Let me see what I need to know about that. Okay, I'm going to see how happy your boundaries are. That's how it's coming through with the portals, you and the boundaries, interdimensional portals. Okay, it's only coming in at 1%. How's your sleep been lately, Joe?
It's been pretty good. I mean,
Pretty good.
I'm back to like going to bed late and then kind of getting up early. So it's okay. I should rest more.
Okay, that's okay. Okay, let me just see. Do I need to know more about this happiness? No, can I just auto raise it? Okay. Archangel's Light Team, it's now command that resolve and create any blocks to the Jill having the 1% happy boundaries with the interdimensional portals. Dissolve and uncreate in the highest best way, and the whole is filled with the highest variation of love, light, truth, and integrity. Sending red, purple, green, yellow, healing energy in the field. Anywhere that needs extra love and attention now. Thank you. Okay, got your happy boundaries up to 98%. Anything else we can do right now? We'll leave them at 98%, much better. All right, let's go back out to the loneliness issue. Anything else ready to release now? Visible, hidden, cloak. Okay, something cloak, like really well disguised, but we pulled it up. Let's see what it is. Guide 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Guide 2, A, B, even, odd. 1, 1, 2. Okay, it's taking me to EMFs. Okay, yeah, is there an issue with the EMFs in your field? Just very common right now. Yeah, okay. Do I need to know more about that? No, can I just clear those out? Yeah, Archangel's Light Team, it's now coming out with dissolve and create these electromagnetic frequencies. Dissolve and uncreate in the highest best way, and the whole is filled to high inspiration of love, light, truth, and integrity. Sitting here, red, green, yellow, purple, healing energy in the field. Anywhere that needs extra love and attention now. Good. All right, we cleared out those EMFs. Good. Anything else ready to release now? Visible, hidden, cloak. Okay, I'm getting a no, Jill. So if you want to stand up, if you can, and just do a little walk around stretch.
Yeah. So during the I think it was healthy, happy boundaries. Like the back of my head, it's sort of like the hairs were sticking up on the back of my head. I was getting like a lot of energy from that.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
And when you say electromagnetic frequencies, is that related to electricity?
Let me see. In your case, yes. There's also for everyone, most people have dirty electricity. It's just the way the electricity comes in. And I think maybe I know Jill lives in New York City. I know I'm here in Chicago, spending a lot of time at home.
Yeah.
And, so also, as we know, New York City is very densely populated, like Hong Kong, like Mandy's in Hong Kong, that the EMFs probably, before we could more easily go outside and just kind of leisurely walk and all that stuff. But yeah, that can be, let me see. Yeah. What percentage of your stuff it's coming through as dirty electricity? 10, 11. What about just like, not the Wi-Fi? Yeah, Wi-Fi, 10, 11. Okay. What's another source? Okay. Under that category, EMFs, also 5G. 10, 21% 5G. What else? Towers, like cell phone radiation, 20%. So seems like a lot of contributors that all kind of collapse under that EMF umbrella.
So what are 5Gs?
Oh, 5G. So I know they've rolled that out in New York and Boston, Chicago. I'm not so sure right now. I don't know about Hong Kong. Maybe Mandy can speak to that when we talk to her. 5G right now, it's even a higher frequency. It's like let's see, describe it simply. Okay, 4G, most systems like on the phones were 4G, which were toxic to the body, but 5G is really affecting people. It's affecting their sleep. It's I was hearing there's a theory again. with all the coronavirus, there's no one cause, no one solution. They are speculating that one contributing factor, while some areas are getting more sick, or it's a contributing factor, it's definitely not the only one. They're thinking, I'm hearing that the 5G is kind of, even the frequencies are sterilizing the air. So the air we're breathing doesn't have as much oxygen. It's also affecting the water. That's one theory, because New York and Boston, are probably San Francisco too, are areas where they've rolled out 5G.
Yeah, I have it. That's why when you said it, I was like, is that what he means? Okay, very interesting.
Yeah. So there are different things, like a previous guest on my show, Virginia Rounds Griffiths. She's in the UK. Our conversation was on EMS 5G. I'll send you a link. She has free offerings, paid offerings, but even like, I think she has an interesting package about all the EMS 5G. It's just interesting it's for a pay package, but even just the reading through her sales page, it's very informative of how these things are affecting us. So I'll send that to you, Jill, and you can just, kind of tap. You're very intuitive and see like, yeah, I need to pay more attention. But the 5G, do you get it mostly through your Wi-Fi? I mean, how's it coming in? Yeah. At night, again, I know you're probably living in a building with other units, but turn off your router. Again, that's, at least something. Play with that.
Okay, thank you so much for that extra information. Also, I know some of the flower essences, you can get them for electricity, like too much electricity, and I happen to have one. So that's why I asked. Yeah. Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, whatever. If the one, I don't know, one you had, it was coming in 91% strong for you. Yeah, like helpful. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay, great. Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Jill. Yeah, if you could just mute yourself, and we'll go to Mandy. Thank you. Mandy.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. Tell people that what you have in the background, that beautiful background. I need to start getting one like that.
Thank you. So after last week, yesterday I lose my job.
Okay.
But I think this is something need to change, right? But because this is kind of repeat patterns. Maybe I don't like this job, but I need the money. But so I was so frustrated yesterday, and I feel so sad. But a lot of grief coming out. Actually, I know I need to change, but I don't know why I've got all this. Maybe I worry about my family support, and also because my husband doesn't have job income for 4 months, so a bit frustrated. Maybe this is the time to change. Yeah.
Okay. Let me ask you, and whatever it was you feel sharing, when they informed you that what was your immediate feeling? And whatever's fine, if you were angry or whatever. What was or were kind of relieved, or what was it for you?
Worry and angry and a lot of feeling, but yeah.
Okay. All right.
Sadness. Yeah.
Sadness. All right.
I think nothing to do with the job, because I don't really like the job, but the thing is about the financial stuff.
Yeah. All right. So Mandy gave us a list of things. So I'm going to first tune in. She's energetically testable. Her spine's aligned, properly hydrated. I want to test on myself. Ask for help from above. God, source, creator. That's where the healing comes from. All right. So I'm going to scan her list. Let's see. Okay. What's lighting up for the mini healing is the grief piece of all this. Okay. The grief. We're going to see what's going on with the grief. And let me see. Okay, for this, I'm going to go to the body code. Do you like to see the charts, Mandy? The body code charts, or not really?
I don't mind.
Do you like to see it, or it doesn't matter?
Doesn't matter. You talk is okay. Yeah.
My talk's okay. All right. Okay. I think I just will. That way I can, sometimes, with Zoom right now, because at least here in the US, a lot of people working from home. I was on a webinar yesterday, and that this was a company that had a high level account. So they didn't have and it was, the connection was really poor, because I think I joked, I said, I think even the pets right now are are using Zoom to talk to their friends. So anyway, so let me pull up the body code. Give me just one second. Okay, so I'm gonna be looking at the body code. Okay, so okay, yeah, all right. So let me see. Okay, so we're gonna go to the grief for Mandy, and I'm gonna looking at some charts. Reason for this. Okay, first thing is a misalignment. Let me see. Okay, it's taking me to a gland. Thyroid. How's your energy been lately, Mandy?
I think I release a lot of energy.
Okay, yeah, let me see. It feels energetically, again, what I do is nothing medical, but your thyroid feels off, yeah, low.
Yeah.
About 9% low right now. Do I need to know more why her thyroid's off? No, can I safely reset it? No, I do need to know more. Let me see why your thyroid's a little low energetically. Energies, post-traumatic, psychic trauma. Okay, a psychic trauma energy is when two negative trapped emotions come together and form a megaball. So examples of negative trapped emotions would be like anger, grief, resentment, love unreceived. They're over in the emotion code by Dr. Nelson, they're over 52. So I'm looking at some charts. I'm gonna see what these emotions are. Column AAB, not 1, 1, 2. Okay, first is heartache. Let me see what else. EVA 1. Heartache and abandonment. Okay, so let me see. Okay, what's your age, Mandy?
41.
41. All right. Before 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 30 to 35. Yeah, 31. All right. This is taking me back to age 31, about 10 years ago, 2010. Do you know, did you experience, and you just say, I know what it's about, heartache, abandonment, about something, a job, relationship, or something comes to mind? Family? Or 2010, roughly, around there. Could be 29, 2011.
Maybe that year what did I do? Oh, actually, my second son is born.
Okay.
Oh, I feel sad about my job, maybe.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Okay, at least at that level, let's see. And you don't have to give any details, but was there anything going on in your family, your extended family? Anyone sick in your extended family by chance that you're aware
of? 2010.
Right. Maybe 2009, but it feels about 2010. Yeah, roughly.
Yeah.
Nothing comes to mind?
Only my husband father died. So I don't know if this is.
Okay. Okay, good. All right. Okay. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So, okay. This is, it's in your field, but it belongs to your husband. Does that make sense?
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So you absorbed it from your husband and you've been carrying it in your energy field for 10 years.
Oh.
Oh, okay. That happens. Common. All right. Can we safely release that? No, there's something else I need to know before I can release it from you. Let's see what else I need to know. Energies. Post-traumatic. Psychic trauma. Okay, second one. Let's see which one it is. So 2 negative trapped emotions, AAB, not 1, 1, 2. Okay, another layer of heartache. Let me see what this is. BBA 1, 1, 2. Heartache and betrayal. Okay. It's in your field. Okay, this also doesn't, it's in your field, doesn't belong to you. It's also tracking to your husband. You took it on. Let me see how long it's been in your field. Okay, this has been there since 2011. So about the same time. Do you know, and you don't have to give any details, but do you know what, did your husband experience heartache and betrayal about that time? About something? Roughly 2011. 2011, yeah, about 9 years ago.
2015 they have, but I don't know. You said too long.
2011, so about 9 years ago. What about, was there anything related to your husband's work that happened just in general?
Yeah, he quit the job.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. So you know what that's about. Yeah. So what I'm tracking is he experienced heartache and betrayal, something connected to where he was working, and then you took it on.
Oh, okay.
So you've been carrying,
Oh.
yeah, can we safely release that? Okay, I'm getting permission. Put the ball of energy like this big, okay? Archangels, light team. It's now command that we dissolve and create this psychic trauma energy, a heartache, betrayal, dissolving and creating the highest best way, and the whole spirit, the highest version of love, light, truth, integrity.
姐姐嘛，做幾耐啊？
等一陣，半個鐘。
吓！姐姐我要用喎，佢鬧我哋啦而家，你要俾人鬧，你仲有半個鐘喎。而家做乜嘢？
All right, we release that heartache and betrayal. All right, let me see the heartache and abandonment. Can I safely release that? Yeah. Archangels, light team, it's also like that. It's now kind of resolve and create this heartache and betrayal, dissolve and create the highest best way, and the whole soul, the highest version of love, light, truth, integrity. All right, good. We released those. All right, let's check your thyroid. Can we reset your thyroid? Yeah. Archangels, light team, it's now kind of resolve and create any blocks in Mandy have the 100% divine functioning of the thyroid. Dissolve and create the highest best way and the whole soul, the highest version of love, light, truth, integrity. Good. All right, the grief. Anything else already released now? Visible, hidden, cloaked. Okay, I'm getting a no. So if you can just kind of stretch your body, move it a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. Great. All right, so just kind of let us know. Do you feel the same, different? Not sure.
I feel my body is a lot of heat on my shoulders and behind my neck. Yeah.
I'm getting, this is like a big burden that's been lifted from you. Okay, you've been carrying, especially this heartache. I mean, that heartache and abandonment, all that stuff. I'm kind of like.
It's funny because I've got a heartache for 10 years. It suddenly started with heartache, but I don't know why, but it keeps on and off, on and off.
Okay, yeah, and that's something to notice in the upcoming days and weeks to see if that, if you notice a change in that or not. Because sometimes, as you know, in the energy world, we'll work with one thing, the grief piece of, losing your job, and then, other things can shift.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I would like to ask something because tomorrow my husband mom's having a.
I can't hear you.
I feel no. My husband mom died 1 month ago. Tomorrow is her ceremony. So how can I protect my?
Okay. I don't know if it's I think it's your connections coming in and out.
It is. Okay.
Okay, could you
can you
that
hear
one
me
more
now?
time? Yes.
Yeah. Because tomorrow she is having ceremony. There may be a lot of grief and stuff. How can I protect myself?
Okay, great question.
I worry to carry this for 10 years.
Yeah, no, okay. Let me ask the light team if what would be best to support you. Okay, I'm getting permission from God Source Creator, and they're going to give it to you, the Archangel Light Team, like a white spiritual bubble of protection that's like 1 feet around you. Okay, all around, kind of like envelop you from just that thing sticking. And this is a good time to talk about for everyone. We all need to keep strong our energetic boundaries. I was working with a client yesterday, and this client just tends to feel a lot of stuff of other people. And one tool I like and I recommend is Dr. Karen Can. She has these Ascension 1, Ascension 2 energies for people that are really, really sensitive it's a good tool. It is a little bit of investment of money, but what I love about her products, they're very comprehensive. I call them kind of like the automatic car wash. You use these tools like twice daily, and they'll, remove 94% of gunk. Sometimes God Source Creator wants you to know something specific. So, it's not 100%, but because often you're meant to know something. But, and at least for the next 2 days, I'll ask them to download and activate this bubble around you. Is that okay for you, Mandy?
Yep, thank you.
So yeah, we're just going to ask the Archangels and Light team, just put this bubble of protection. And also for those members of Mandy's family that also want this, because they have free will, they can decide if it's something they want or not. They can also just say yes, have that bubble of protection, just right now. Just sending some white healing energy anywhere that needs extra love and attention. Great. How does that feel? Same or different?
A lot of releasing, I can feel. And my shoulder is releasing some heat. It's funny, my temperature is increasing,
Yeah. That, again, each person has his or her experience. And sometimes when people are releasing things, they'll feel heat.
Yeah.
So at the conclusion, the mini healings, I tell all my clients, these are for people who are new, first time seeing me doing mini healings. 1, in the upcoming days and weeks, notice what you notice about either what's specifically on your plate, the issue we worked on, or anything else, because whatever we focus on expands. Okay. 2, everyone, if you experience this mini healing, make sure you drink plenty of high quality water. We release a lot of gunk, even in a short period during mini healing, physical, energetic, spiritual, dimensional gunk. And you want to keep flushing it out of your physical system, your energetic system. So drink plenty of water, the highest quality water possible. And 3,
do you mean distilled water?
No. I mean water that is of high frequency. Again, I can speak here in the US, you probably know better Hong Kong, but like for most public systems, maybe I used to say New York, most tap water here in the United States at least has a lot of chlorine, chemicals and stuff. Ideally, if people can afford it, get something that's a higher frequency, okay?
How do I know this is high frequency water? Can I change the water frequency?
There are a lot of ways to do that. I'm going to be researching. I have the tools. I do it myself, and also have the tools of a lot of other healers that you just play like an MP3 and it'll make the water beneficial. Okay. Again, I'm very sensible about things. I don't say, even the best programs will transform radioactive water to drinkable water, within boundaries, but it will definitely for like, tap water that sometimes if I run out of what I have, I refill it with the tap water, but I energetically treat it. Okay. And it tastes different. Okay. So let me do some research. I need to have someone on my show that talks about water. Okay. I know who I'm going to ask and see if he'll come on. Let me do a little bit of research, see if I can find, okay. Let me do a little research. I think I have an idea. Free resources and then otherwise low cost. The good things about these low cost tools, it's something you have, you can use. Often the healers there are any updates to their frequencies, they just energetically upgrade them and you have it. So yeah. Any other questions, Mandy?
No, thank you.
Yeah. All right. I think Jill, she's in New York City, so I think she may have dropped off the call. That's fine. So, so we're going to wrap up the mini healings this morning. So thank you, Jill and Mandy, for being on the call. Today, for those that are just kind of tuning in, we worked with Jill from New York City, and she was talking about her love relationships. Right now, like many people in the world, kind of staying a lot at home. And we worked with, she listed a number of items. We worked with the loneliness piece of, kind of being, I guess, single or just kind of, not having a romantic relationship right now. And we cleared some things and she noticed some change. And also we worked with Mandy from Hong Kong. The entry point was a pattern of losing jobs. And we worked with the grief piece and released some things from her. So again, thank you, Jill and Mandy, for being on the call live this morning. So it's just a reminder, the People and Pets Show, we go live every Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. I often interview people in the holistic space for people, animals, or spaces. They often share their life stories, do some processes, do mini healings. And lately I've been having more special editions of the People and Pet Show because I know a lot of people are going through stuff right now with the coronavirus and more, and just provide, some immediate support to people in the form of the People and Pet Show. Next week, my guest will be Brenda Lainoff. Brenda is a returning guest to the People and Pet Show. She's been doing energy work, energy healing for 20 plus years, has trained in multiple modalities, has had multiple near-death experiences, and she'll be sharing, again, light language. The topic of our conversation will be healing at home with light language. Again, she'll be sharing her story, doing some working with live callers. So if you have anything on her plate, you can definitely get some support next week from Brenda live on the show. So I hope you can join us. And if there's anything I can do to support you, please, again, give me a call at 210-775-2696. Or if you'd like to book online, you can go to my website at peopleandpetsenergetics.com. And as I said, make sure to check out my Facebook page for People and Pets Energetics there. I have a lot of free resources from other healers whom I know, like, and trust that have some things to support you during, the times of COVID-19 and beyond. So again, thank you, everyone that's seeing the show live. Again, make sure when I post it on replay, you share it out to your friends, and have a great rest of your week. Be well, and we'll talk to you soon. All right.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.